leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on Saturday disagreed with the statement credited to the special advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, that Muhammadu Buhari was not against the people of Biafra. Kanu described such a statement as a complete falsehood, adding that it can only deceive the gullible, but certainly not those familiar with history. The IPOB leader, who spoke in a statement by his media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, maintained that Biafra citizens had suffered enough persecution and killings as slightest provocation on several occasions. The truth, rather, is that people of Biafra have continued to be victims of state persecution and calculated elimination. Biafrans have been slaughtered at the slightest provocation on several occasions since the unholy amalgamation of Nigeria in 1914. Nigeria government and her partners in crime are sponsoring the killings and heartless massacre of Biafrans since 1945 to date. It is still fresh in our memory how this present federal government led by Buhari and his cabal killed innocent, peaceful and unharmed member of IPOB in Aba, Onitsha, Nkpo, Umuahia, Asaba, Ugwocha, Enugu, Owerri and other cities. The killing have continued unabated, he added. Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram and terrorist groups have continued to slaughter with reckless abandon Christians in Nigeria, particularly southern Kaduna indigenes and Biafrans in their farms and villages. Yet, the federal government has done nothing drastic to stop the genocide. Ordinary designating the killer herdsmen terrorists has become a difficult task for the federal government, which ironically tagged unarmed IPOB, a terror group, with the speed of light. How does a government which pamper globally acknowledged terror groups but suppresses and kills peaceful agitators want to prove its innocence of bloodshed? He queried. On their substantiated claims of being the best thing that has happened to Indigbo, IPOB is challenging Femi Adesina, Arthur Eze and their likes in this government to show Nigerians, Biafrans and the world at large what they did and where this government and cabals cited any tangible federal projects in Biafra land. It is very appalling that the federal government would not show where their imaginary projects are located in the southeast since 5 years. This government took over office on 29th of May 2015. We wonder why Nigeria government will claim to have executed 69 different projects and spent 680 billion naira in Southeast alone without showing or mentioning where those projects are cited. We are leaving Nigeria in the shortest possible time. Time for this fake, concocted and deceptive news has gone, and there is nothing anybody can do to change our resolve to restore Biafra freedom and independence from Nigeria. Okay? Well, there is nothing we are not going to be hearing. Of course, Lai Mohammed told us that 100 billion naira was shared to Nigerians during the lockdown, that no Nigerian was hungry. That if anybody tells you that he's hungry, that is a lie, because from their record, they have disbursed 100 billion naira. And even the Senate called them to come and give account of how they share the money. They said, oh, it is unlawful for you to start displaying or mentioning the people that you gave money to according to constitution, according to what they told us. And Nigerians have been asking, where and who did you give the money? Even when they made promises, a lot of promises that they are going to do this, they are going to pay through BVN, they are going to do this and that. And people waited. Initially, they said they were not going to give palliatives. I'm even trying to digress. I don't even want to go through this. Maybe I might even talk about that. But it's just to talk generally, because when you are talking about Biafra, some people will just believe that, oh, Biafra, you are fighting for Biafra. No, we are talking about the truth. It's all about the truth, not this thing, because whether you are a Biafran or you are from anywhere in this country, in as much you are not part of the people, you're the cabal, you are not part of the people who are the corridor of power. Forget it. The same thing that the Biafrans are saying, those are the things that you are suffering, but you are not saying it from that line, because maybe you don't have somebody who is going to lay the cause for you, then maybe you are going to be seeing it from a different perspective. So we are talking about the truth. That's why I'm just trying. I don't want to go through that route because that is a known fact that he has established. What I know is what I will still say, because during the lockdown, we saw what has been happening. Go and see everywhere. The whole country, everywhere is just in disarray. Check the people in IDP camp. Check what is happening. Check the insecurity going on. Check the activities of the S-men. We are all witnesses to that. You don't even need anybody to say it before you now say, oh, it is true. It is what we are experiencing. That is what we are experiencing. Because it's all about coming out to say this and this and that. The other day, Femi Adesina or Gabashewu said, oh, this S-men, they are this, they are not that they are just ordinary, whatever. That is the way he described them. And I don't know if you are a true Nigerian. Leave a Biafra issue. Let's not even talk about that. If you are a true Nigerian, that statement from Gabashewu, are you going to say, yes, that is the true story? Abi, is it those people that are being dealt with in Osun, in Ondo State, Ekiti State, Ogun State, or in Delta State? Okay, let's even leave Delta. Kogi State, Benue State. I'm sure they are Biafrans too, because they are Biafran. They are talking about Biafran. This man has been on this case since God knows when. Governor Tom has been on the case of this. What is this? S-man. I'm sure he's talking about a Biafra too. So he should not talk. The ones in the Ogun State and Kogi and Ondo and Ekiti, I'm sure they are talking about Biafra to those ones that are always crying out every now and then. I'm sure they are Biafrans too. That is why people would not come and say, oh, yeah, you just go and sit down. You always go and face your Biafra talk. No, because you are economical with the truth. As a Nigerian, if you are a true Nigerian, a well-meaning Nigerian with those statements that these S-men, they are just ordinary whatever, which I don't even want to be mentioning all those their terminology here. Or you want to tell me that really what Lai Mohammed said that within 5 days they shared 100 billion naira. Whether you got that money, let me know. Even if you got the money from them, then what about your other people who did not get? Or what is the percentage of the people who got that money for palliatives? Tell me. We are saying the same thing, whether you are in Nigeria, whether you believe that you are in Nigeria or you are from any part of the country, what they are suffering, what they are complaining, whether it is not true, whether you are not suffering it in one way or the other, because you don't have somebody to lead you. You don't have somebody who is going to speak on your behalf. All these politicians are just there for themselves, and you are going to be breaking your heads because of these people. That's what we are talking about. Well, that's what we are talking about. Unless maybe you've made agreements, or you vow that maybe suffering is what you like. Fine, you can be supporting them. You can be defending them. Everybody can say what they feel. You are the one that will talk what you are experiencing. Nobody can deceive you. If somebody deceives you, you can't deceive yourself. Your conscience will tell you the truth. Even if you come out to say otherwise, your conscience will prick you. You will know that what you are saying is different from what you are feeling as well. That is what we are talking about. Nobody is talking about a Biafra or no Biafra. What they are going through is what an average Nigerian is going through. Femi Adesina can come and paint a lot of things. That is their usual way. And they are going to be defending what they are being paid for. You don't expect them to say otherwise. But once they are not on the part of, maybe they are not on the table, they will not, if they are not with the government, they will be saying things just the way they are. You see the people who are outside the government now, they can now see clearly. But if you are with them, you will not be able to see clearly. Even if you are seeing clearly, you cannot be bold to come and talk because they are paying you. Because they are paying you. But the ones that are not having, holding one position or the other, you can see that they can talk freely because they are not part of them. But as soon as they join them, it's going to be a different song that they will be singing. Someone says, yes, Nnamdi Kanu, you have said it as it is. We're going home in the shortest time. Oh, hey, Biafra. Okay. Why do Buhari, Adesina, Joe Igbokwe, Ojuzo, Kalu, Ngige, and co. always panic when Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra is mentioned? I think Nigerians should be happy and appreciate all efforts that Nnamdi Kanu is doing to expose to the world all the hidden atrocities of Buhari government and its non-acceptance to the calling of Biafra independence, or because he's an Igbo man. Okay. Someone says, here that I'm just wondering why there are no new and recent pictures of him. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu, okay, is a man of words, my brother. God bless you. You know, they are talking and they are speaking for themselves. You are not a Biafran. Who is speaking for you? Who is speaking for you? If you cannot see somebody speaking for you, are you speaking for yourself? Even if you are speaking for yourself, are you being heard? Can they hear you? So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning what Nnamdi Kanu has said.